Maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hear we step on, spin move, in zone, go from sideline to touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Clyde Edwards.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 22 and a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25. They may have...
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. We'll step on, spin move, in zone, go from sideline to touchdown, I put on the show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. We'll step on, spin move, in zone, go from sideline to touchdown, I put on the show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the drought, watching me ball, as soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew, you need a win, who need a win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hear them. We'll step on, spin move, in zone, go from sideline to touchdown, I put on the show, I had to kick off and go, I had to kick off and go, we'll step on, spin move, in zone, go from sideline to touchdown, I put on the show, I had to kick off and go, I had to kick off and go, putting it down for that, time I was down and out, had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at, you know what it be, playing this here for the keeps, had to make out with a feast, a family to feed, third cold where the trophy should be, EA got me in the game now, breathe on with the gang now, they're here with a lane now, my home second with a rain now, legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill, this the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just the heel, we'll step on, spin move, in zone, go from sideline to touchdown, I put on the show, I had to kick off and go, I had to kick off and
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for Buffalo.
They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott.
Dalton's pass.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Running with Elliott. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Let's go, team. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Down and 12.
And the defense, they'll spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12.
Dalton here from the gun. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Now he's going to get this all the way down. Inside the 35.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 11.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Sean Lee leading the surge there as he drops it for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. He's got room to run past the 20. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
25 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
The ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle made.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard. They run with a rookie from Utah. This is Zach Moss. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Zach Moss taking it in as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, They really created great space for the runner to get in.
Pass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Pass midfield. Tony Pollard. There he goes left side. And he will score.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking out some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
7, Cowboys 6.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
It's gonna take it. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the sake.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the...
Stephon Diggs.
Run it right down their throat.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Number 14.
Stephon Diggs.
Touchdown.
75 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Well, I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
They'll take over.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a...
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
The Cowboys take.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Buying time to his left. Looking deep for Elliott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
4-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Josh Norman.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. On 1st down, Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Flushed out right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got it 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
They'll run here with Moss. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
He was brought down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Moss again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Carrier.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They'll look to run with Moss. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Zach Moss, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
to throw again on second down. Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 43. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Cowboys first down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Cowboys trot out Greg Zuerlein. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's a run with Moss. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Right back to Moss. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
The ball carrier.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
Gain of 7.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.